Start to stream YouTube. Start to stream Twitchy. Make sure everything's all set. Actually, let's zoom this out a little bit. This mad close. All right, I think we should be live. Make sure audio is all good. Make sure audio is all set.
Eep, 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 beep, 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 beep.
Omae wa moishinderu. Goddamn ads. Saying goddamn ads like it's not our own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should get YouTube Red.
That's some YouTube Red, YouTube Premium.
Whatever, same thing. I don't know. Okay, audio's good. All right, let me open Twitch so I can actually pay attention to the chat there.
Woo!
All right, I think we are live. I think we are up and running. Riasat, see you in the chat. You are ready for this. Hope you're doing well. We are doing well. What is going on? We finally did a Kagurabachi stream.
I know. We did what the people asked for.
Right? They've been on our fucking backs. They're like, where is the emo? Frankie, no Daniel today. Riasat, why is Danny not on the thumbnail? So, Danny quit the podcast because of life circumstances, guys. And he has some things going on. So, maybe one day he shall return. But for the time being, we're still keeping it moving here at the Moon Piece Podcast. Me and Kimmy rocking out. So, this is your first debut of me lying. Nah, just because I'm lying. Danny did not quit the podcast, guys. Kimmy just tried to shut up.
He's here. We promise. Corey just wants to be a silly goose. But don't worry now.
Just because we know that we've said that we would do this monthly, and we know it's been like over 2 months now since we've done the Kagurabachi stream. And granted, we do like having all these chapters built up, but just because of all of the stuff Danny has kind of going on with work and his personal life and stuff like that, we were going to have all three of us stream.
Unfortunately just couldn't come.
Yeah, he just couldn't come. So we've decided that going forward, me and Kimmy will be riding the Kagurabachi ship, running the 2-man. We are running the 2-man on Kagurabachi for the foreseeable future. Had them cook.
No, he's like, no fucking way.
Guys, I went to a performing arts college. But yeah, just because of schedule and stuff like that, Danny, because we have the Sailor Moon stream, One Piece stream, and then he does his Blue Lock stuff, and his work schedule is a lot more different than my schedule, and obviously Kimmy is still just lifing right now.
Unemployed.
For the time being, until maybe in the future he'll come back and do the Kagurabachi streams, but for now, you're just gonna have us two. So give us grace as we go through this journey, getting used to us just having us two, because usually Danny is the guy that gives us our recaps and remembers everything.
Yeah.
So if we happen
we
to
don't
not
get that today.
Yeah, if we happen to not remember actually, let me just pull up the character names now. Actually, let me just.
Me too. I was just about to say, let me pull that shit up right now.
Let me just pull it up now. Let's just get ahead of it. But give us grace. And also, guys, what's nice about streaming this is that you guys can remind us of character names and things that have happened that we forgot.
Exactly.
But where we last left off was the ending of part 1 of Kagurabachi. Chihiro was locking in, deciding to create a new blade or some type of new something craftsmanship, trying to be like his daddy, after getting smoked by the swordsmaster, who decided he is the captain now. Running, I guess, the country, the city. I don't know what he's doing. He's just trying to make the world in his image. And Iori last left off, I guess, that maybe she's going to train. Maybe she's going to lock in. Don't know what her plan is. So I guess we'll find out here. Hopefully Hakari is also locking in. Shiba is probably still off-screen merchanting. But we don't know where to go. We don't know where it's going from here. But we're in part 2. We don't know if it's a time skip. And so today, I don't read. I'm just here for the vibes. Oh, look at that. Now we're
all that
gonna tell you the
matters.
story. Now we're gonna tell you the story of
Yeah,
Kagurabachi.
we read it to you.
So yeah, today we're going to be streaming chapters 112.1, which I believe the first chapter is like a bonus chapter after we left off, and we will be streaming up to 119. And then also we know there's a chapter coming out this Sunday. We won't be streaming this Sunday, but going forward, me and Kimmy will be trying our best. Whatever happens, sometimes life always finds a way. So I know some of you guys have been really wanting us to get to it, but our life issues and things like that come first.
Yeah.
But we'll be trying to do Kagurabachi bi-weekly, so 2 chapters at a time, just because we'll feel like it'll keep the two of us more refreshed on things that happen. Because if we wait a month, once again, we don't got Danny. So we want to make sure that we are on top of it and remembering the things that happen, because we watch a lot of stuff and read a lot of other stuff. So it's hard to keep these things front of mind when it's monthly. So as always, guys, if you want to follow along, you can follow along reading on the official Viz website, starting from chapter 112.1. We will be taking turns, me and Kimmy. I guess I'll start this time around. You want to do 4 pages at a time, and then we'll just kind of rotate from there.
Sounds good.
Riasat said, we'll get an announcement about the Kagurabachi anime on April 27th. Are you sure about that?
Ooh, I'm like, is that for real? Or is that speculation? Is that what? Like, that's like 3 days from now. So
the only thing I know is that the people that make the Horse Girl anime is supposed to be animating it. That's the only detail I know. And the Horse Girl anime actually has legit animation.
I heard that like the animation budget for that is like crazy.
Unnecessarily. And I did watch like the first like 3 episodes of it.
I never watched it. I hear so many good things.
It's It's actually not horrible. Like, I was like convinced it was gonna be really weird, and it's weird. It's weird. You know,
it's anime weird, right?
Well, it's like a guy who's like, I don't know a lot about horse racing, but I don't know if you know the people that I guess care for horses. But there's a guy who's like, yeah, I do horse stuff. So, but the girls are horses essentially. So like he'd be like looking at their legs and judging their legs, and he's like, oh yeah, you got some thick thighs right there. You can really run. And and these girls ain't like old, so I'm like, oh okay, FBI, open up, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It's interesting. It's interesting. So, but that's only details I know about Kagurabachi's anime so far. But we are looking forward to it, because honestly, it's been so long since we read the beginning of the story that like, yeah, I feel like I know the bones of it, but like I would have to be. It's still going to be nice to be refreshed, because it's been 2 years.
It's been
2 years, 3 years.
We've been reading this for 2. Oh my god, yeah, 3 years, because we started this at the beginning of the podcast, guys.
Yeah, so that was 2023.
Just as old as we are. Look at that.
Just as old as us, because we are 3 years old. Well, we'll be 3 years old soon. All right. So without any further ado, all the house cleaning out the way, updates and all that. We got 7 people in the chat, 3 likes. Guys, come on, let's make that 7 likes. We would greatly appreciate it.
Up that.
And also, if you guys are in the stream, we would greatly appreciate it if you guys were also following us on Spotify. Our next venture now is to finally, get monetized on Spotify, which is a bigger endeavor than YouTube and Twitch. So that's the last thing we haven't really focused on. So guys, if you can follow us on Spotify, just search Moonpiece Podcast. Let me see if I can actually drop the link.
Please,
actually,
and thank you.
And drop us 5 stars or something. I know somebody gave us like 4 stars, which was like, fair. If you don't like it, it's cool.
I didn't even know you could give stars on Spotify.
Oh yeah, you can rate the show. Yeah.
Oh bueno.
Oh, somebody's petty. Somebody heard us and was like, no, thank you.
All right, like goddamn, right?
You could have just walked away.
They probably just heard something that Danny said and was like,
that's crazy. All right. So let's get to it. We are opening with chapter 112.1 as we see a hand reaching out the ground of the rubble in our first page. And then we cut to bonus chapter. SOYA SAZANAMI'S memories be gone, which is Hakuri's older brother. As we see
the hot older brother?
The hot older brother is back. As we see him coming out the rubble. Where am I? As he's huffing and puffing, looking down. Who am I? As he looks around. Who the hell am I? What am I doing here? As he coughs up blood as it drips onto the roof. I didn't get these wounds by accident. There's blood, but it's not scabbed over. I must have been in a fight in the last 24 hours. Did I lose my memory from the shock? But if I survive with wounds like these, I'm no ordinary human. Was it a sorcerer? Right. Apparently, I still have general knowledge of the world. A sorcerer, in other words, a man of the underworld. Looks like there were quite a lot of people here. Tokyo. The temperature is just under 20 degrees. October? No. The trees are tinged with red. It's still a bit warm, but it must be late October or November. At this time of year in Tokyo, there's one major underworld event that fits the bill. The Rakuzaichi. So I must have been involved. Most of the dead are in suits. There must be a dress code for the clientele. In other words, I'm not a client. I could be a hired sorcerer or a member of the Sazanami clan who hosts the event, or one or the other in that case. Iso. Iso? Iso. Iso. Iso? Iso. All right. Well, we got Hakuri's big brother back.
Bro, yes. Oh my god, if he comes back and he like straight up just doesn't remember like being an evil brother and all that shit, and he just like, hey,
W's in the
I'm
chat.
joining the good guys. I'm gonna be hype.
W's.
I
mean, he did like
oh my god.
love his
Marco,
brother. He was
what's
just
going
weird.
on?
He was just crazy about it.
He was
obsessive.
fucking crazy. Kimia Senora. Damn, okay. You don't like my little headband?
Oh, what?
My little Latina side.
I was like a senora. Wasn't it? Does that mean just like Mrs. or teacher?
Well, he also said Senor Cornelius. So.
Oh, so we're Mr. and Mrs. I'm crying.
Yeah.
Also, new subscriber Azmini Nasush. Oh no, don't know how to say that.
Natsushi.
You know what's crazy? My understanding of like amnesia always confuses me because I'm like,
because they always make it up. They make it up.
Like, how does amnesia work in real life? Like, do you just remember like how to take the A train, but like you just don't remember nobody's name?
From what I heard about like movies that like had that situation that were remakes of real life, it's like when you get amnesia up to a certain point. So say like, you know, if I had if I, you know, God forbid, hit my head and I got amnesia and the last thing I remember was like being in college, I remember everything up to then. So, but after that, so it's not like you forget certain things in that way, because I'm like,
it's not like a pick and choose.
Yeah, it's not a pick and choose. Though I will say, when it comes to memory loss in general, when it comes to things like dementia, that in that case, you can forget how to do certain functions.
Yeah.
I know, as someone who takes care of an elderly like my grandma, you know, she forgets how, like, okay, which one is the sink for left and right? How do I turn this on? How do I turn this off? Where's this, and that? And like, that's a sense of memory loss, but not in like amnesia form. So those are kind of the differences.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro is over here like being smart. I'm like, how did he just come to all these conclusions? She's like, oh yeah, I must be part of this clan, maybe, or maybe I'm just a sorcerer. And then he's like remembering his moves still, but like he's doing it wrong.
He's like, it's gotta be one of he's gotta be one of these.
He's just over here just rocking out, like, all right, Spider-Man.
Iso.
Ross, I see you in Twitch, Moon Mafia. Uh-oh, Marco's about to start trolling Ross.
Oh no, not again.
I'm crying. All right. Well, I guess it's not really much here besides him getting his memory back, and trying to get his memory back and remembering what's going on. So you want to take the next 4?
All right, sounds good. Okay. Interesting. I'm a Sazanami. Soya Sazanami. When not obsessing over his little brother, his razor sharp. Just like the Sazanami patriarch, within 30 seconds of emerging from the revel, he pieced together the clues and concluded he was a Sazanami. If I'm a Sazanami, did we lose the battle? Who could have defeated us? Because you always loved me. He's like, whose voice is that? God, I don't know, but this feeling, I'm absolutely sure of one thing. Whoever's voice this is, that person means everything to me. If I can't remember this, I'm not myself. Ugh, I better get moving. As I keep discovering stuff, I'll be able to jog my memories. Easy does it. All right, I practically have no money, but the blood of businessmen runs through my veins. I can turn a single blade of hay into fortune. It just armed with this, nothing is impossible. So he goes through cafe, looks for clothing. He puts down a bunch of coins in front of an old lady with a crystal ball. This is all I got. What do you seek to know? I've lost my memory. I want to know who I am. I need to know who I loved. I need to know now. Dramatic.
Bro really thought he's gonna get clothes and get food with that little bit of coin he had. In this economy?
Not even. I think that's why he just went straight to the crystal ball lady and like, all right, what the fuck, girl?
Oh, I guess, okay. Maybe he was just walking past. He didn't actually go inside those stores.
That's what I'm guessing.
I will say, TK is getting like this image, like that first 2 pages you read, where like the bottom left, where like he draws Soya here. He's getting better at like making the characters hotter, I guess, over time. Like kind of like how he's like kind of like the just the shading of it. Like before, remember I used to make fun of him, like, oh, it looked like how I used to draw Dragon Ball Z characters in the day. Like I feel like it's growing over time. They're not as like hard, angular. It's starting to round out a little more.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, hey, it's been 3 years. When you draw 3 years straight, you're gonna improve one way or another.
Yeah, and bro was mad young.
True. All right, take the next couple.
All right, so we cut to the witch saying, as she blows her bogey, the sincerity in those eyes. Love, is it? For 30 years, I've practiced the art of fortune telling, but most customers don't take it seriously. I don't take it personally. That's how fortune telling is. But I want to give him a genuine answer. I want to save this young man in need. This time of all times, I will reveal everything to you. As we see her orb start to glow, and we see images of Soya starting to get back. Well, her seeing images of Soya. Eek! What's wrong? What did you see? As she's quivering, insane. Who is? You are. Say what? Brutal violence. You call that love? You've got to be kidding. Seriously, you're one sick bastard. As we see it cut to businessman Soya Sazanami spent his meager remaining funds to be brutally denounced. You're a monster. Get out of my sight. As we see Soya sitting in the alley looking broken. Fortune telling is garbage. All I want is to find my love. Why? Why should I be insulted? As he kicks a can into the air. She's like, this nigga's a sicko.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not fucking with you. Get out of my sight.
She's like, this is your version of love. And also, like, brother, we're talking about your brother. You're talking about where's my love. Unless you got a girly pop that we don't know about.
Yeah, no.
All right. Let's you want to take the next 4?
Okay. Well, we might have to be more because I'm like, next one's barely anything. Okay, as we see, he kicks a can and he hears badump. And
just
then
finish out the
chapter. Can rolls over. Badump. And he's like, wait, what was that? He punches a wall and suddenly the wall cracks and he starts to cry and it's this feeling, this sound, this taste, it's this. This is who I am. I'm starting to remember what I hold dear, little, weak. Yes, they were weak and round there. And he starts to look small and round. He picks up a fucking pigeon. Is it you? He's like, no, my brain's not working. Okay, this isn't it. Once again, he passes out from hunger and extreme loss of blood. I swear, I'll find you, Isle. A long journey lies ahead. Everyone's looking around. Is he dead? I've never seen a pigeon cringe before.
They are roasted, bro. They're
roasting the hell out of him.
All
oh
right.
My god.
This was a solid update. I didn't think he would be coming back in the story. I guess this is kind of just setting up. And I guess that's why he just said bonus chapter, like a 0.1. He's like, there's nothing really happening. Just know he's gonna show back up.
This is for the sillies. So
but he's crazy. Bro punched the wall and said, oh yeah, I'm abusive.
Yeah, that was insane. He's like, this is me. I'm used to this. I know that. Little pop, 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 pop.
solid little bonus chapter. Nothing too crazy. I'm probably give it like a 6.
That's what I was thinking.
Nothing
6.
wild. Cause
Yeah.
like the other one was funnier with bro, that Sojo that when he went to the spa and shit. Like that
Yo,
shit
when
was
he went to the,
jokes.
that was mad
That shit was
funny. Yeah, when
jokes.
he went, yeah, him going to the spot was great.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into chapter 113, actual official chapter here. Let me make time markers real quick so people can follow along. 2015. So I guess I'll start us off here.
Please and thank you.
All right, chapter 113, February 18th. A large island suddenly appears in the coastal waters near Southeast Japan, as we see the coastal waters of Southeast Japan. Between it and Honshu is an island called IRISHIMA, which is part of Chiba Prefecture. IRISHIMA, and then Chiba, as we see on the map. During a record-breaking earthquake 34 hours prior, a vein of an unidentified mineral ore was exposed on IRISHIMA's surface. The ore is highly reactive to spirit energy and produces astronomical power bursts when the two come in contact. Immediately, it was designated as Japan's most critical resource. 2 years later, Tokyo. Is that it? Yes, as we see somebody put a suitcase on a table. The Datenseki, chapter 113, Rock. Isn't it rather small? It's plenty powerful. That's enough to obliterate an entire city. If you can wield it properly, of course. Even the government has yet to figure out how to do that. That's the nature of this ore. A sorcerer of your caliber, and you ended up like that? Yeah, I should have charged you another 200 million or so. Did you have a run-in with the government ops? No. Huh? Then who? There's nobody else right there, right? Hiroshima an uninhabited island. You're wrong. There were people there. We know the government's been having trouble extracting the ore, even though it's supposedly inhabited. And now I know why. They appear to be human, but not like ordinary sorcerers.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
All right. I guess looks like this is cutting. Is this cutting 2 years from the current, like the past timeline? Are we like? Am I understanding that correctly?
I don't know. It doesn't say like year passing, does it?
No, it says 2 years later on that third page, right? So from the first page, February 18th, and then like you get to where they show the Datenseki, and it says 2 years later. So I don't know if it's just like from the point in time where the rock is found, or this is like, or is this like going back in the past from when they found, when they first found the rock, before like bro started like building it, Chihiro's dad and all that. So I'm not sure where in the timeline this is essentially taking place.
I think you're right. I think it was before they found it to give to his dad.
Yeah.
Because like at this point, yeah, now we have it, and that's what Chihiro's making the sword out of. But you know, I guess it's just like before that.
Yeah, I'm not sure because they're saying it's like supposedly uninhabited, so they say there's people there. So this must be the past. But like usually there's a black border when it's a flashback.
Yeah.
So maybe there is a 2-year time skip from where we left off at the end of part 1.
Bueno, we're gonna find out.
All right. You want to take the next 4?
All right. So we still see this creepy guy with sunglasses and I think it's his skin that's actually stitched up through the middle. Creepy looking. They were assassins sent by Shokoku. Shokoku? You mean from that so-called large island that suddenly surfaced in the ocean near Irishima? Inhabitants from there? But the government said it was a cluster of mutated seaweed. He's like, ha! Excuse me, but that was a very early assessment, right? The government has released no actual information since then. He's like, that's because they don't know anything. And you see a ship pulling up to the island.
Looking like Sabaody.
This is as far as we can go. I know, right? This is as far as we can go. Is something wrong? No, the boat just won't go any closer. It's physically impossible. It's surrounded by a powerful force field. Nobody can approach it beyond a certain distance. Since its appearance 2 years ago, nobody knows what lies beyond that point. However, Some of the mariners sent to investigate have reported sightings of what look like humans. They're the assassins I crossed paths with. Humans on the island that surfaced? In the ocean? Then why are we calling it a country? Why name it Shikoku? Well, it's only a theory, but the force field is large enough to cover a couple of cities, and so strong, nobody's been able to breach it for 2 years. It's not humanly possible. Either they simply have powers beyond our reckoning, or it has to do with the astronomical energy of this ore. Perhaps they have the Datansaki also, and an advanced civilization that knows how to use it. That's my theory. You've lost me. So you're saying it's populated? Possibly. But if that's true, what cause do they have to send assassins? Hey, they probably don't want Japan getting its hands on the powerful ore. Who knows?
Okay, so this definitely might be in the past. I don't know. This don't seem right. This doesn't seem. It doesn't line up with people already knowing about the Datsenseki. It seems like these people don't know anything about it, and it seems like people normally in the time, like the current time, people just like know about it. It's been kind of the whole war, and people knowing about that island has already happened. Unless it's a new island, which I don't think it is. That's my knowledge.
I mean, it says it's a new island. That's why it said it came up 2 years ago from the water. So that's why they're like, it's new, but we don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. It's probably nothing else. I mean, it's really just a bunch of lore and question answered at this point, and learning more about the Datsenseki and the inhabitants of the island, I guess, being built different, and them trying to research it. Let's catch up with the chat real quick before we go on. Let's see, what are they talking about on Twitch?
I'm being silly.
Oh, Ross actually did help Marco with something.
Aw, that's so nice. He finally helped him, guys.
He had to help him with some R&B. I don't know anything about R&B. What do you guys mean you don't know anything about R&B? What you know about rap? That's what Sunjit would say. Smart. Cyborg is smart. They just yapping. They in the group chat right now.
Okay. Next pages.
All right. We then see this guy still sitting on the couch. Why hide then? Why not just make a big splash? And they're probably preparing. They emerge from the depths of the ocean, right? So they have to get used to the sunlight. They need to train for land battle. They're probably doing military exercises over there as we speak. Exercises? Yes. Preparing for war. As we cut to people ashing and Sheba sitting there. You done talking? I guess Sheba just popped up. Who are you? Hey, security! Don't move! As we see a bunch of henchmen then just put their blades to Sheba's neck. Him just looking cold, swooshing away, disappearing from the couch. Sorry, I moved. Oh, this looks like a younger Sheba for sure. As we see 2 henchmen then get thrown out of the house. You're awfully quiet. You must be Togo Sheba. If you are, I know I can't beat you. Bastard, the Soga clan's guardian. You call yourself a sorcerer, you're the government's dog.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
he does look kind of baby here.
Yeah, he looks way younger than when he looks in the present. So this definitely
He's cute though.
She's like, he looking cute. He looking okay, young baddie.
Yeah.
All right. I guess he's still low key being the off screen merchant because we didn't even see him beat these people. When is he gonna actually fight?
We're gonna see it in the anime. That's it. That's the only time we're gonna see him fight. And even then, it's gonna take a while because Lord, he's still not showing hands.
Yeah,
like
he just be teleporting people places. All right, you want to take next 4?
Yes. Also, Roz is asking where's Danny. Danny's not here today, unfortunately. We're gonna be doing Kagurabachi by ourselves now, just because life is a lot right now for Danny. So it's just a little bit too many streams, but it's okay. So
I didn't know if he's gonna keep up the lie. I was like, oh, she gonna lie again? Because he was
no. we already did it for the fun.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me and Kimmy doing the 2-man on Kagura this going forward. And if Danny wants to return one day, he is more than welcome, obviously. All right, finish out the chapter. There's only 5 pages left.
All right. You hear a scream, Gah! Whoa, death cries. You're late, Mashiro. And you're early. Hey, Mr. Shiba, what are you doing? Stepping on this guy's neck and burning him.
That's crazy.
You shouldn't kick and burn him too much. We don't want him dead. We got questions for him. The guy was on his right track. He was already anticipating war with Shikoku. Whoa, pretty sharp. Dude, he needs to not interfere. Yeah, seriously. It's been 2 years since the appearance of Shikoku. There have been repeated skirmishes over the vein or on IRISHIMA. They stick to divisionary tactics rather than head-on battles. They seem satisfied to prevent us from mining the ore. For now, that is. War. It's our job to prevent that worst-case scenario. Shikoku and the Datanseki appeared almost simultaneously. There's clearly a deep connection between the two. First of all, we need to understand this ore. Bling, bling. It's Shiba. Shiba, mission status. Complete. What about the other thing? Oh, that didn't go through. What? I've said it over and over. Guy's too young. Besides, we're talking about a low-life weapons dealer who barely answers his calls. He's 1 year older than me. That's a bit harsh. We can't entrust nation's most critical resource to a guy like that. This is highly sensitive information. We've hired other trusted veteran swordsmiths as consultants. I'm telling you, nobody can touch this guy's skill level. A select team of scientists are conducting ongoing research. It's been 2 years and they've basically gotten nowhere. Sorry, but that's just how it is. That's how challenging this material is. Ding, ding, ding. Understood. I need to make a quick stop and then I'll head back. Copy that. Wait a second. Where exactly? Beep. Quick stop? Dude, your expression is so evil. He's like, I'm gonna take this to show him. And we see him pop over to guess whose house?
The Sete War arc. Oh, that's Chihiro's papa.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a flashback. We're finally seeing what happened with the Sete War and how they, I guess, culminated the Datanseki. Finally. We're begging for this. All right. How we feel about this chapter?
I mean, it was good, informational. It was nice to see Shiba actually do something for once. Because again, we've been asking for any kind of Shiba content because he comes in, pops in, gets his shit, pops out. We never see him again for chapters on end. So again, nice to see him.
I'm liking to see like Shiba's like younger temperament. You know what I mean? Because he's just so calm and collected, and obviously in the current timeline with Chihiro and everything like that. So seeing him like be like low key a crash out right here and making this expression, and I guess this like new partner he has, Mashiro is his name. Yeah,
I guess so.
With the his name is Mashiro. So I guess this is going to be like Chiba's partner, or maybe he's like one of the sword. Maybe the other sword users that we haven't seen.
Maybe. Either way, he's gonna die. So
he's gonna die is crazy. He might be alive.
He's definitely dead. If we don't see him, I'm telling you, it's giving like partner that died, and that's the reason why Shiba don't fucking smile no more. You know what I mean? So
that's why he's so jaded. I lost my partner. Yeah. I never wanted a partner, but they gave me one anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god, this type of shit.
All right. The beginning of some lore. Probably give this another 6. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I was like, it's been informational, nothing insane. I agree.
All right. Ross said, also, has it been decided which studio is animating Kagurabachi? To my knowledge, don't know if it's confirmed. I just hear the rumors. It's the same studio that does the little horse girl anime. What studio does that? Studio that does horse racing anime. A lot of people talking about that chicken anime too. I don't know why.
What anime?
The chicken fighting anime.
There's a chicken fighting anime? What the hell?
Yeah, it's like on Hulu. It's like apparently like really, really well animated. I'm not watching it. Rooster something. I think it's called Rooster Fight.
Oh, is it the one that everyone's comparing to with Family Guy?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen any of that.
Because, you know, like, there's, like, a
Peter fighting the chicken shit.
Yeah. So people were comparing that to that.
I don't even know. Sai Games is the people that do Uma Musame Pretty Derby. There we go. Side games. This shit been going on for 3 seasons since 2018. Golly. Yeah, but those are the people that's rumored to it, but I don't know if it's for sure confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, so solid chapter. We are getting the beginning of the Sete War, to basically all the propaganda that the government is going to spread, and the culmination of the Datsenseki that Shiba is bringing to Chihiro's dad, which now I'm trying to remember Chihiro's dad name. You know, people glaze him all the time. Kunishige. There we go. Kunishige Rokuhira. There we go.
Well, that's the beginning of that's the name of the chapter. So
yeah, and then they talked about the Soga clan as well, which is that's where what's his name, the swords master, is from, and I could believe that's his sister. Or whatever.
Yes.
Remember they
also,
go ahead.
Alphobe says Psypic or Psy Games. They changed the name. Changed the name of what?
Of the studio.
Is that the? Okay. Interesting.
Let's see what else. We're foul for that opening statement about Daniel. I was joking. Just joking. Yeah, hope things calm down.
Don't worry.
And get better for Danny. 100%. Wishing the best for the boy. Only speaking facts, at least to my knowledge. I don't even know what I said. What part is facts? Oh damn, Kimmy already saying that man is dead. He might be alive, guys, but you know, this is very common in a lot of flashbacks.
So common. Yeah. Like, look at the freaking guy from JJK. Like the one dude that was like in the squad with all of them. They were like, oh my god, he was the happy. It's always the happy guy. It's always the happy sidekick guy. And it's like, yay, oh my god.
Happy to be here.
You know, he's fucking dead. Yeah. And then he died in 2 episodes. And I'm like, why is he in all the fucking merch? He doesn't deserve to be there. He died.
Why'd you even introduce him? He doesn't even go here.
What was the point?
He doesn't even go here.
Useless.
Crying.
Ugh. So that's what's giving this. I was like, this is giving that guy. I don't remember the guy's name.
Word. I don't remember either, because I remember he was only there for like a day.
Roz says, everyone and their mama been murked at JJK. No, but they lasted and they left an impression. He was the only motherfucker that did not do shit.
Yeah.
Shoko stayed. Nanami stayed for a while at least. You know what I mean? He was there until like, you know, that part.
Word.
And then, you know, Ghetto, Gojo, they were there for a majority of it.
Yeah.
But then, like, the fuck happened?
Marco said, also a good day for some pozole de puerco con agua de limón con pepino. Don't know what that is. Was that pork and water and lime and pepper?
Yeah, lemon water is what he's saying.
Oh.
Actually, lemon water with cucumbers.
Oh, I was so close. Listen to that.
All right. Next chapter.
Chapter 114. Chapter 114. Kunishige Rokuhira. As we see, I already forgot his name. Musame? No.
Y qué sé yo, man. I don't know, bro.
God damn it. Let me look up the fucking character list.
Yeah, I'm like looking on the
Mashiro.
Character list. Like,
so close. Mashiro. He was like all the way at the bottom.
Mashiro. Okay.
You need the link?
Yeah, I was gonna say he knew.
Oh, you have it up. You have the Kagurabachi.fandom.com thing open?
Yeah, I got it open.
Okay, cool. All right. Chapter 114, Kunishige Rokuhira, as we see the opening of Mashiro. I'm trying to say it over and over so it gets stuck in my head. Eating a lollipop. A certain lab on the outskirts of Tokyo. Ever since Shokoku's appearance, Japan's leading scientists have been convened here to work on a top secret government project, researching the Datsenseki, a novel mineral that emits tremendous amounts of energy. Of course it's not okay, as we see Shiba eating lo mein. It's probably not lo mein.
Yeah.
It looked like lo mein to me.
It looked like lo mein to me.
Should look good. Just because the research isn't going well, you're going to show the rock to who again? A childhood friend who's a swordsmith. What kind of civil servant are you? Are you just going to sit there and slurp? Hey, yo. Also, Kunishige Rokuhira. Never heard of the guy. Who is he? You sure about this? Where the heck are we? Oh, I gave you that sword, right? Yeah. Now that you're 18, you should have something cool. Thanks! As we cut to when he first gave Mashiro the sword. Rokuhira forged it. Huh? For real? How's it feel? Well, yeah, it's a great sword, right? When we were 12, Rokuhira started a brutal apprenticeship as a swordsmith. Every now and then, he snuck off and came home. I've had it. I want to quit. I don't want to make swords. As we see young Shiba looking at Kunishige. Welcome back. Sounds like it was rough. Every time we screwed up, they threw stuff at him. Save me. You've got something stuck in you. Why are you always so calm?
That's not funny.
All right. Getting to see the boys be young. This is definitely reminiscent of getting out of those, like that first couple parts of JJK and cutting to Gojo and Geto's like backstory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Student of the game. I respect it. Yeah, I mean, pretty regular right now. We see like them being young and him telling him that he's the one that Kunishige is the one that forged his sword for him. So it's nothing too crazy here. So you want to continue on?
Yeah. Okay. So he rarely sells any swords, so nobody's heard of him, but he's the real deal. Oh, yeah? Well, if he grew up with you, Shiba, he's probably some kind of freak. What's that supposed to mean? He could have starved to death by now, though. He's broke. Oh, yeah? Maybe he did starve to death. Oh, yeah? Too bad. It's open. The guy never locks up. Let's check the forge. And the place is absolutely trashed. And you look in the fridge, also trashed. Ugh, this guy's hopeless. True to form. Whoa, it's like this guy's dead or something. Wait, he might really be dead. And you see him lying on the floor. Which is it? He looks up at the sun. Who are you? Oh, it's too bright. He's alive! Nice to meet you. Yo, Rokuhira, what you doing? Long time no see. Passed out from hunger. Is this normal? How can you just chill there on the floor? Yakisoba. Uh-oh. He can smell it? Gimme. Dude, you're too starved. I already ate it.
Damn. All right, well, it wasn't lo mein. It was yakisoba.
Very close enough.
This dude is he's living through the trenches just to be a swordsmith. That's how my fridge be looking sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Same.
Okay, let's see. Let me look at the chat real quick. Marco, bro, asked me to change my palette. He's more confused than he was whenever I just mentioned pho. That's because you're speaking another language, brother. I'm trying my best. It's not like you're just saying stuff in like English. You're like speaking another language. So now I'm like having to read, having to translate. In my head, I'm not the best.
You gotta give him some credit. He's using his little 30% Mexican, you know?
I am indeed 30%. I was trying to be like, it's actually less. It's like 25, 24. You're being 30. Generous. You're being generous.
You had like 25 last time, so you round up.
Listen, 30%. This is how I view it. I know more Spanish than the average Puerto Rican in New York, which is fucked up to say.
No, it's not. Puerto Ricans don't know how to speak Spanish.
Damn.
They don't.
They're going to find this and be like, wow.
It's rare. I can count on my hand. I can count on one hand the amount of Puerto Ricans that can actually speak real Spanish.
That's fucked up. they gonna come for us.
It's like 3.
It's like 3. It's like 3 in the whole city.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I'll take the next 4. As we see, Kunishige is still crashing out. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. I'll feed you after you look at this. Is he growling? He's like a feral dog. Shiba then shows Kunishige the Datsenseki piece. Can you tell us anything about this rock? As Kunishige stares at it. Wait, don't just hand it to him. That rock is Japan's most critical. As Kunishige then throws it to the ground. Why'd you do that? This guy's nuts. This rock's tough. I'm not a part of this, for real. That's your reaction? You're freaking me out. Chill. Well, what's with this rock? Kunishige takes a stare at it. Wait, if you hit that thing with spirit energy, like I'd do that, it'd be all over if I did. As we see his eyes glistening looking at the rock. Its particles are faintly growling, reacting ever so slightly to the spirit energy inside my body. If I channel spirit energy into it, it would resonate with those particles and explode. I bet I'd be blown away. I'd bet it'd blow away a human being easy. As we see Mashiro looking concerned. Unbelievable. You figured that out instantly. The first time they exposed it to spirit energy, there was an explosion. After that, scientists further experimented with its explosive qualities, and their investigations led them to basically the exact same conclusion. As Shiba grins, see? He's got a real eye. Way to gloat, man. Where'd you get your hands on this? Let me see your lighter. Princess Soga's prophecy. Here. Chiaki? She's got it rough, too. Wait. Fire? Don't. Looks like it takes heat. Fine. If so, if you go slow, as we see Kunishige put a lighter to the rock, the little piece. As he sparks it, Mashiro looking concerned. Anything else? Give me a bit more time. All right. Well, Shiba got a lot more personality as a youth. He's making all the faces. And he got a lot of faith in his boy.
He's like, see what I fucking told you, bro. My boy. My boy coming in clutch.
He said, I know a guy. I know a guy. But yeah, he's locking in. He's able to, I guess, from even scientists fucking around and finding out fucking with the rock, he just looked at it once and was like, yeah, this will probably happen if I fuck with this thing. So
yeah. He's like, bro, do you not see this shit?
Word. Okay. And then they're bringing up Chiaki, Princess Soga's prophecy they're talking about here. So I'm going to assume that this Chiaki person might be Chihiro's mom.
That's a good point.
Because Soga was the sword master, and we're talking about like a Soga in that family lineage thing. Maybe Chiaki is his mom, because he looks a little happy talking about her. Like, oh, she's got it rough too.
That's true. That's true. Look at that. Detective skills. Good job, Corey.
You know, I went to college. All right, you want to take the next?
All right. ROKUHIRA, come to Tokyo with us.
Just finish it out
research. All right. The government's research is at a dead end. You could show them how it's done. It sounds like work. It's your chance to make your name for yourself. For what? You want to see Chiaki, don't you? Hey, there we go. Whatever. I'll buy you lunch. In that case, of course I'll go. Huh? Food first, huh?
Just like you for real, bro.
Hey, are we seriously taking this guy with us? You saw for yourself, right? This guy's eyes are unreal. Yeah, he's impressive, but we don't have clearance for this. As you turn around and you see him drooling. Let's go. And he's a barbarian. Nah, this guy's going to be revolutionary. What's going to happen? Oh, boy. The Datanseki Research Lab. Gah, he's not picking up. I need to make a quick stop, and then I'll head back. Shiba, don't do anything stupid, please. Welcome. I'm Hasumi of the Sorcery Bureau. This place is surprisingly empty. We've only got limited personnel here. Just the scientists and government officials involved with the research. The facility is protected by a force field, so there are also a few sorcerers on security. The academics want a swordsmith's opinion? They must be seriously desperate. You are no ordinary swordsmith. Your input would be a great boon. Japan is a sword-centered society. The number of swordsmiths is well over 2,000, counting the no-names. Of these, the state recognizes the artisans, representing the nation's highest level of excellence as living treasures of Japan. In Japan's history, there have only been 3. This man is one of them. I took the day off from my main job. Right. Being a living treasure of Japan is a side job for you. You see the close today, please come again sign. Let's get this over with. I got sushi to make. Sir, this is a national project. Sushi chef, Subaru Urita. Woohoo!
All right. Okay, so we have, I guess, maybe this is the person that taught Kunishige how to be a swordsmith?
Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you don't even want to be that guy. Sushi is your shit for real. This is just a side gig for you being the best
Yeah,
in the country, top 3.
and he ain't number 3.
Word. Solid chapter. I mean, once again, we're just starting to get more into the lore. I'm liking seeing Shiba's personality and like how he vibes still with Kunishige, and seeing like how good of a swordsmith and how talented or whatever Kunishige is. Death flags is on your boy. I see it. I'm seeing it now. He's too doe-eyed. He's too
He
innocent.
is. He's too innocent. He's gonna go. He's gonna get pop-out. I give this chapter a 7 though, because
Yeah.
it was slightly more entertaining with the funnies of
Yeah.
just seeing them all interact with each other. So
Yeah, him and this food. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give him a 7 as well, because him and his feeding for the food. I'm like, this nigga is really in the trenches. He said, "I will
give it to me."
I don't want to do all that shit." He's like, "I'll feed you." Word.
Now, because he said, "Also, you can see your girl. I'll give you food. Hey, I'm in here."
He's like, "Okay, you want to be Luffy so bad. Feed Luffy so bad. Fine, I'll help make a weapon of mass destruction if you feed me."
I guess. Hi, Liam. What's going on?
Liam,
Nice
what
to
is
see
going
you.
on? All right. So let's get into chapter 115. Let me make the time markers real quick.
Yes. I'm happy to see you all. I hope you're having a great night so far.
It's Friday.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Yes, guys.
And
If you are in the stream, hit that like. Greatly appreciate
boo,
it.
boo, 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 boo.
And also, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you guys are following us on Spotify as well. We are trying to make sure we start to get monetized on Spotify, and that is a journey in itself. So if you guys haven't already, because you can also watch everything also on Spotify. It's not just audio.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I upload the streams there, because usually you would think it's just audio, but you can actually watch our streams and watch the episodes also on Spotify. So you guys don't have to just depend on YouTube. Not live, obviously, but just after they upload, essentially as a VOD. All right, chapter 115, Swordsmith. As we cut to this guy with the Nightwing mask on, Joji. Mr. Hasumi, what's up? She was up to something. What? That stupid punk? When's he gonna learn to follow orders? As we got to Datinseki Research Center, Laboratory 6. He better not mess this up. We have a very important guest. I'm Subaru Urita. Thank you for having us. This is my apprentice, as we see his apprentice bow. So he wears 2 hats, swordsmith and sushi chef. No, he's also a certified master of the sand and bone one blade style. That's 3 hats. I wear 1 hat. A jack of all trades is a master of none. I would never do that. Crap, he heard us. Huh? But sushi encompasses everything. Making sushi, forging swords, the art of the blade. They are all nigiri, the craft I have dedicated myself to. Nigiri means grasp, and it is the verb applied to making sushi. It can also be applied to gripping a sword. I think I remember somebody who wasn't that some one of the moves was nigiri, right? Wasn't that Chihiro's moves? Or did I make that up? Maybe. As we see Nightwing in the background, I see, really. We have performed extensive research on the tremendous energy produced by the Datinseki. The issue is that activating it is tantamount to suicide. When you channel spirit energy into it, it produces an enormous burst of energy, which surges instantly into the person's body and explodes. However, if there is a way to temporarily divert that spirit energy, similar to how a battery stores excessive electrical charge, then stable utilization is theoretically feasible. As we see the katana and spirit energy and Subaru Urita, like a diagram kind of showing how to channel it. We see the guy sitting down with his pencil talking to Urita. Your swords, Master Urita, are known as exceptionally smooth conduits of spirit energy. To put it simply, they're compatible with spirit energy. The secret, according to your book, is that the materials are absolutely critical. You give several examples of materials that are excellent conduits of spirit energy. All right. Pretty solid couple pages. I mean, just more information. They are talking about this rock a lot. It's getting a little repetitive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We get it. It blows people up.
The rock's gonna blow you up. Explodes.
We don't know what to do with it. We don't know how to touch it. It's uranium. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, guys, we get it. We get it. But he takes this sushi thing fucking seriously. I'll give him that. He's like, nah, the sushi thing is, if you get nice at making sushi, you get nice at making a sword.
There you go, multi-talented.
All right, you want to take the next floor?
Yeah. Nightwing, Dick Grayson's in Kagurabachi. Well, this guy wishes he was Dick Grayson, but not with that fuck ass.
I just don't know what to call him.
Nah, yeah, it's the domino mask. It works. Okay. Based on the concept we've been researching, whether those materials could be skillfully leveraged as conduits to divert that spirit energy, but in all of our studies, we haven't found any scientific evidence that supports affinity between these materials and spirit energy. Master Rita, we wonder if perhaps as a swordsmith, you might have some insight beyond the realm of our understanding. We're hoping you can illuminate us. You won't find any evidence. It's utter hogwash. No material conducts spirit energy. But in your book, pure rubbish. I pulled that out of my ass. What? I'm not about to tip my hand to a bunch of swordsmith wannabes. It's better to spread lies and create confusion. Is it better? I'm not sure it's better. That's messed up. Wait, if the real materials don't matter, then how do you forge a sword that conducts spirit energy? The secret is simple. I forge it. Ta-da! And you see the guy with the domino mask, and a pencil comes flying at him, and whoop! It barely hits him. And you see the guy pull out his sword, but not fast enough. And he goes, "What the? You're a good sword fighter. Come. Was that necessary? Sheesh. Nice sword, too. One of Kazafune's finest pieces. But I'm sure you'll feel the difference. Try holding my sword. Oh, may I? My latest work. It's made of ordinary steel and scrap iron. Nothing special." He opens it up. So the difference is only technique? As if the quality of artisanship wasn't enough. Beyond that, he can alter the materials actually conductive of spirit energy? Ching! I wonder. And you see he's sweating.
Okay, well, bro said, "I'm just capping." Did you just go to the next page?
I did.
Oh my god, just go ahead, read it. Go ahead. Just read it. No. Just read it. Just read it. Just read it.
This is like, oh, okay. And he looks down. Swap! His arm is chopped off. Just oh, that's quite the difference. Impressive, right? He's like, hello? Was that an illusion? Just drawing the blade altered the whole atmosphere. It must have been terrifying for these academics with no battle experience. Still, how? When lightning strikes, it seeks out places of high electrical conductivity. Thin air, high humidity. It splinters as it strikes. Spirit energy is the same. Through minute disturbances to carbon content and structural variations produced by the quenching process, minute pathways are produced in the blade that allow spirit energy to flow. I call them veins. Normally, such veins are naturally occurring, but I designed them so that spirit energy channeled through the blade circulates with zero waste, purely to slice. That's why my blades have the pristine ability to slay.
All right, do not go to the next page. Put your hands up. All right, well, looks like Urita? There we go, sushi chef dude. He's a bullshitter. He's like, I just be capping in these books because I don't want you to really know how to do what I do because I can't teach you
That's
to do
smart.
what I do.
That's smart. That's smart for real.
Did it for the bag because like it's some things you can't teach. Some people just got it. You're like, I can tell you all this, but if you just don't got it, you don't got it.
You don't got it. You don't got it.
So I guess him like showing like, oh, okay, like I made this blade out of like a bunch of bullshit, but it doesn't matter what I make it with. It's just how I do it, my technique. I guess him creating these veins for spirit energy to flow through a little differently than just a regular blade. That bro saw a whole
That's pretty
illusion
cool.
of his hand getting chopped off.
That's crazy. Like, what do you mean? Where'd that come from?
He was like, yeah, man, you just, it was the aura. It was the aura. All right.
All right, pick us up.
Okay, so this is the ultimate blade. The ability to achieve this, even the capacity to recognize the phenomenon, is rare in the swordsmith. Even those who can perceive it can't forge a blade as well as me, right? Yes, sir. So, if this Datsenseki produces immense levels of spirit energy, if I create the appropriate veins, it should be possible to control it. And if that works, it could bring to life a truly enchanted blade. As we see Uita then draw the blade and Shiba just pop up. Whoa! Coming up out of nowhere, we see Shiba and Kunishige and Mashiro. Shiba, what are you doing? I tried to stop him. You know these guys? Shiba, you stupid son of a... Hang on. Let me at least introduce you. This is Kunishige Rokuhira. He forges katana. He made this, as he pulls out Mashiro's blade from behind. Rokuhira, never heard of him. Dude, aren't you Subaru Urita? Put her there. Hey, show the master proper respect, pal. It's fine. As we see Kunishige and Urita shake hands. Strong grip. How many katana have you forged? How much do you actually goon yourself? Okay. Shiba just popped up out of nowhere with Rokuhira and into the room. And I guess it's not his teacher. He just did his first time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I was sad. I was like, oh, okay, you don't know him.
Yeah, they're wilding though. They could have been dead. Okay. You want to finish out the chapter?
Sure. It says, total? A little over 200, I'd say. What? That many at your age? Impossible. Unless you've been breaking the association's regulations of 2 per month. What? Wait, is that even possible? Dude, chill. If they're good katana, who cares? If you've made that many swords and nobody's heard of you, doesn't that prove they're nothing special? Can't argue with that. And he looks at him suspicious. More importantly, Rokuhira, food! Right! Go share your findings. Okay. The Datsenseki reacts strongest to spirit energy, but it's also capable of amplifying heat. It doesn't do much if you just hit it with a flame, but if you gradually raise its temperature, it becomes increasingly sensitive. Just eyeballing it, I'd estimate that about at 1,000 degrees, its reactivity to heat will equal its reactivity to spirit energy. In other words, before it reaches the melting point of iron ore, which means that to forge it, I can't read his handwriting. Hang on. Is this guy with the Sorcery Bureau? No. How does he know about our findings? You leaked the stuff to an outsider? He just grabs Shiba. Stop writing. You don't belong here. I can tell you the next part. You're trying to figure out how to process the Datsenseki so it can be forged. But if you force it to melt, it sets off a chain reaction that causes explosions and people die. It can't be forged. I can do it. Hang on. Who is this guy? Since when can you bring your pal to a government job? I'm terribly sorry about this. These men will be severely punished. Punished? And they just look to the side. Oh, and they're in jail. Shiba will discuss this later. What he explained in there. True, we already discovered those facts through our research, but nobody ever disclosed those findings to Shiba. So why would we? Needless to say, not to Mashiro either. Blah, 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 blah. Show Shiba in the background talking. Totally obedient to Shiba. How could that guy possibly know all that? It's been less than 12 hours since that phone call. And guy's got special eyes. You see Shiba talking in the background. He can't possibly have figured out all that in so little time just by looking at it. Hey! You see the little guy, Mashiro?
Yeah, Mashiro.
Okay. Why is that man unknown? They turn around and kind of look at each other like, congratulations, you're one of the chosen. You got a special treatment because I trust you. Apparently he's super selective about who he sells his katana to. That's also why he's starving to death. Wahahaha! Cheeky punk. Shiba, where's my food? I thought he was gonna kill me.
All right. Solid chapter, honestly. It's best so far. Thank God we're binging these, because like I would be sick if I was reading this weekly.
That's why I was like, bro, you sure you want to do 2 weeks at a time? Maybe 3 weeks will be better. Because I'm like, if they're like this, I'm
Where
like,
those first two chapters would have been like, okay.
Okay, and yeah.
It is funny because I know a lot of people be like, you guys are missing out on peak. And I'm like, where's the peak at? No disrespect. We like Kagurabachi. I'm just saying, ain't no peak happening right now.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not peak right now.
But I like that Kunishige's personality is, we saw that when he was older, obviously. There's nothing like ROKUHIRA. And I thought maybe like, he got like traumatized, so he just became loose. But like, bro really just always been like super, just a chill guy.
Yeah, he's been a chill dude.
And then now now Urita is checking on the sword that he made, because he's trying to figure out like, why is this nobody able to know all this information? Because they had a whole bunch of scientists researching this shit for mad long, and bro figured this out in 12 hours.
Yep, less than 12 hours. He's figured it out immediately.
They didn't even force it. He just looked at it. He was like, okay, this is what I gotta do. So he really is that talented.
He's that guy. He got them eyes.
Yeah. Probably give it another 7.
I agree.
All right. Let's get to the next chapter. Chapter 116. And let me make the time markers real quick. Ooh. Okay. As we then cut to a woman huffing in bed. Chapter 116. Princess. She gets up. ...
Ooh, here we go. Chihiro's mom.
Soga clan estate. It's urgent. She probably had a dream about Shikoku. Be on your best behavior. The Sorcery Bureau owes our existence to them. I know. The gift is passed down through the Soga clan. Once in every generation, it manifests a legitimate female descendant, hailed as an incarnation of the goddess Izanami. She predicts threats to the land of Japan, as we see a hidden figure behind a curtain and a bunch of followers just sitting in front of a bowl. She foretells disasters such as earthquakes down to the precise date, hour, and location. The Dachinseki was discovered through one of her prophecies. For millennium, over countless generations, these prophets have alerted Japan to crisis and changes. Because of that power, the Soga clan is the sole dynasty of sorcerers that holds sway over the government's very core. Our job is to serve as their liaisons. What an intense atmosphere. Quiet. Sit. Let us begin. Not all the attendees are members of the Soga clan. Oh, shit. They go, what's the name, Dad? The prophecy rite is attended by representatives from sorcerer clans from throughout Japan. The Sorcerer Bureau, as the government's sorcery agency, has an unspoken understanding with these sorcery clans. We condone their practices, provide to keep a low profile, and refrain from harming ordinary citizens. The prophecy rite is a ceremony that unites the government and the Soga clan, Japan's leading family of sorcerers. It demonstrates the strong bond between the government and the sorcery world, and serves to maintain that tacit understanding. In other words, should I just keep going, or I probably just
just do this next page.
In other words, Princess Soga is the symbol of that order. 8 days from now, several people from Shikoku will come ashore at Yurakuhama Beach. They come in peace. Afterward, a ship will arrive, bearing the royal family. As we see a bunch of people murmuring in the background and scroll on the ground, Mashira looking confused. We understand. Thank you. All right, this is definitely Chihiro's mom.
That's why I'm like, this Chihiro's mom as fuck. Look at them eyes.
Look at them eyes.
They got that same lost sensation in his eyes.
She don't want to be here. She's like, I just work here.
She's like, I'm disassociating. It's fine.
But okay. I mean, it's cool to see kind of these connections with the past and like Chihiro's like family lineage, Hakuri's family lineage with his dad being here, and just like learning that they're able to tell prophecies essentially, and
just seeing the connection of the sorcery world with the actual Japanese government is pretty sick, because you normally don't see, like, normally those two worlds are held separately. So for example, comparing I'm like, so comparison with JJK, it's like, oh, the sorcery and everything is something that like nobody knew about, so they just watched over it separately. But it's like, no, actually we keep this, okay, like the sorcery world and the government world, you know, they keep shit together and they keep shit running. But I guess that makes sense, because in this world everybody knows that magic exists in general. They just keeps it going. So
interesting that she's because I remember, because of the fact that Kunishige did bring up, like, I guess she has it rough too, but so she's like feeling this burden of just like having to kind of be stuck here and being like the person, being like, oh, God, I got all this stuff. I just want to get cracked by Rokuhira.
He's gonna be the silly guy. He's gonna be her silly guy, and they're gonna fall in love, and it's gonna be the cutest thing ever, because clearly he's a clown. That's what he is.
And Chihiro clearly gets his personality from her.
Oh yeah, for sure. He matches, oh my God, her personality so much. And I know that definitely hurt his father.
Yeah. All right. I want to take next.
Yeah. Okay. You see everybody in the room. Chiaki, you should rest now. Thank you, mother. Look at Mistress Chiaki. Until just the other day, she was a servant like us. She looks so legit now. She's from a lesser offshoot of the family. Normally, someone like her would never be crowned Princess Soga. The previous Princess Soga died at a young age, before giving birth to a proper heir. And then, 2 years ago, the gift of prophecy manifested unexpectedly in that girl, a bizarre twist of fate, and yet utterly amazing. In just 2 years, she and her brother have both achieved such illustrious heights. There she goes again. But it's too bad she can't see her friends anymore. There we go. Oh, see? Both her and her brother. Okay, she used to be such a lively child, playing in the streets with the neighborhood boys. You see some play fighting, some sword fighting, and then you see someone else fighting. Ugh, did you go easy on me? Nope, don't. I need to get stronger. I need to make the elite guard as soon as possible. The top 5 warriors of the Soga clan serve as the princess's personal bodyguards. Master Akumura, I've told you time and time again, the only criteria you haven't met is the age limit. If it was just about fighting skill, you'd already have become a commander. That's some real ferocity for a 16-year-old. Ooh.
Okay.
Big sis! Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Big sis! Akumura. Training again? Don't overdo it. But I've got to protect you. Don't overdo it. If you wreck your body, then what? Right. One more match? Nobody says you're unsuitable anymore. Chiaki and Akimura, I'm so proud of you both. What's the matter? The prophecies come in fragment images, but vivid ones. Unlike normal dreams that fade upon waking, they're crystal clear, but sometimes it can be hard to judge.
Okay, well, looks like Chihiro's also getting his sword skills from his mama.
That's true.
And I guess they all grew up together. They was just like, she just was able to live a free life. It was just like a sword fighter and just like training and stuff before she had to like become this prophecy lady.
Yeah, she was in them streets. She was fighting up.
Roz, I see. I'm sensing Hyuga clan prejudice, which is interesting because like they're saying, like, I'm trying to make sure I understand this properly when it comes to how they treat the other people. It's like Hyuga clan is from like Naruto, So what they do is like there's like a section of like the clan, like same people, right? But there's certain people that are only gifted to like be like essentially the royals of that clan, and the other ones are just treated like servants or just meant to only protect
Interesting.
them. So the character that Naruto ends up marrying, Hinata, she's considered like kind of the royal side of it, and then like her cousin Neji was just only meant to just only protect her. Like he never really doesn't have any real value besides only protecting. And then like in the story, Naruto kind of like just like, oh, you don't have to live like that. Fuck all that. You don't gotta break your own fate. Like you could break the cycle and stuff like that. But that's just how it's
Okay.
always been. So I think that's maybe kind of similar to what we're going with here in regards to like the training aspect. But it just like she
Okay.
never even wanted to be. She just wanted to fight and be with
Yeah,
the
she just wanna
boys.
fight, but she's like, "Damn, but now I got these powers, bro." Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. Am I reading it correctly? She is the one fighting, right? Or is she just walking past and just telling him not to? Actually, no. I think I
I
confused
think yeah,
myself. Actually, I think I
I thought
confused
she was
myself.
fighting, but it's her brother.
Yeah, it's her brother.
It's her brother fighting,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I had to look at the once I looked at like the thing in the back of his hair and her hair, I
Yeah.
realized that she was coming out and being like, "Hey, like, don't wreck your body." So I misunderstood
Yeah.
actually.
No, me too. I thought it was her fighting too.
Okay, all right. I guess I'll take it from here.
Mhm.
Make sure I'm on the right page. Tell me, even if it's something small, it might be important to this country's future. In a clear vision I had, I saw Kunishige. I think Kunishige is in Tokyo, maybe. As it seems like she's blushing, maybe? Her mom looking confused. Honestly, child, you think that boy has some bearing on the future of Japan? Maybe. You never give up, do you? I thought we put an end to this after last year's incident. Last year's incident? That Kunishige boy and this girl were exchanging letters through a member of the Sorcery Bureau for an entire year. And she's like, got me. Oh, now I remember, as her mom or guardian is looking annoyed, never satisfied, corrupted by your worldly desires to the detriment of your sacred gift. Forget that boy. Hand that uncouth loudmouth. I keep imploring the Sorcery Bureau to fire him as we see images of Sheba just yapping and being unhinged. We see Chiaki. That's the name, right?
Yeah, Chiaki.
We see Chiaki looking sad, eyes glaring down. You're the Soga clan's esteemed princess. If you go about consorting with some peon, imagine the disgrace. Your destiny is to marry a man from a well-born lineage and dedicate your life to this country and this family. It's a great honor. I know. I'm sorry. You sure you're just gonna give up? As we see Rokuhira looking at Sheba. On what? You know exactly what. Chiaki, of course. Want me to take her another letter? They'll never notice just one. Or I could take you there in person, like a surprise reunion. Dude, you get fired for real. Her mom might kill over, though. Nah, it's better this way. I don't want to get her in trouble. A guy like me should just live for the sword. Sure, if you say so. You're boring. So how about that food? I'm about to drop dead. As we see the sushi man come from the door. Hey! As Rokuhira's stomach starts to growl. Buddy, stick around a little longer. I'll feed you well. As he shows up with super special rice balls. Kunishige saying rice balls. As we cut to 8 days later. Just as the prophecy foretold, 3 people from Shikoku landed on Japan's shore. They delivered a letter and left. The letter requested a meeting with Shikoku's royal family. It was written in Japanese. March 20th, the IRISHIMA talks. Beneath the solitary pine tree on the shore of IRISHIMA, the 2 nations meet to discuss the rights to mine the Dattenseki. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, that was solid. Picking up the pace.
All right. Yeah. We getting to know now. We know Chihiro's mom and like what she's dealing with the whole like he's beneath you. You have to do this for the country. I'm sorry, mom, but I love him.
He's a brokey. He's and learning more once again, just reiterating what we're going through in regards to like just having this obligation to be this basically in charge of the whole country, essentially, right? Like the whole country basically lives and dies by like the prophecy of this clan. So it is a lot for a 16-year-old to really just deal with when she's just trying to get cracked.
Truly.
Chiba
She don't even want. She's not even there yet. She just want to see the damn boy.
She just wants some letters.
She's just like, yeah. She's just like, let me talk to him. Come on.
Shiba is a menace. This young Shiba.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Menace.
He's like, come on. He's like, you want me to give another letter? He's like, even better. I'll bring her to you. I'll bring you to her.
Right? He's like, tell her, I got you, bro.
He's like, oh, I got you, bro. Tell me when and where. I'm in there.
But it sucks that he's just like, I'm just a sword dude. I'm gonna just do that.
Roz says, I like how Kagurabachi highlights the pressure that these characters face when it comes to arranged marriages. By the way, you're on my team when we do a racial draft at Momo, Corey.
What is this racial draft? Is this a real thing? You keep talking about it, and I don't know how real or fake this is because you're the only person I've ever heard talk about this. I haven't heard what are they talk about it. I don't know what's going on. You trying to get us canceled?
It's definitely jokes.
Also, want to give a heads up because Roz, for fun fact, I actually hate karaoke.
Oh yeah, damn. R.I.P. guys.
All right,
no karaoke at Momo.
I'll be there, but I cannot promise. I'll try to be there, but I can't promise I'm a good time. I just for some reason. I told you why. I explained why. It's just that I don't be liking the songs people be choosing all the time, and it's a vibe killer.
That's valid.
And one of the random things I tend to do when I go to like karaoke places, I'm a wanderer. It's many of times I've left the room and I've wandered into other people's rooms and just made new friends.
Oh my God, you're just like my friend. Oh my God. I can't believe you.
Like I've done it so many times. I don't know what be happening. Like I'll go to the bar and the next thing I know somebody has a conversation with me and then I'm in a whole new room just talking to random people.
No, you're just like my friend Hill. She'll literally disappear at, like hours at a time. We'll be like, bro, where is Hill? And she's like, oh, I made friends with the people next door. Girl, where you been? Answer your phone.
I'm a side quester.
Yeah, y'all are side questers for sure.
Another solid chapter. Probably continue. Give it a 7.
I like that we're learning a little bit more about the parents and all that jazz. It's cute. It's cute.
Okay, so let's get into chapter 117. We are flying through this, maybe because it's just 2 of us, the 3 of us.
Yeah, probably. All right, is it me or you?
It's you because I read the last 2. All
right,
let me make the time.
The gift passed down. Oh, my bad.
122:30, 117. There we go. All right, go ahead.
Marco's like, fair. You don't have to like karaoke much, but you got to be there for the draft. Ross says that's valid regarding karaoke, but he said Life with Anime podcast is involved in the racial draft too. Oh, all right. That's all you, Corey.
That's what you got to be there too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not doing whatever it is they're doing. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So
I don't know. You never watched the Chappelle Show?
Nope.
Oh, so
I met him though.
That's random.
Yeah, I was in Hollywood. All right.
See, Ross said you too, Kimmy. See, you can't say I gotta go and be like.
I'm gonna sit back and watch y'all do y'all thing. You little boys time.
Little boys time.
I don't know what this draft is. I don't know what this draft is. It's sports.
No, it's basically you draft a character into a race. I guess I think is what they're saying. Like this person.
Is it like one of Shonen Showdown's game?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't think Shonen Showdown. That's not kid friendly. Shonen Showdown would never do that.
Oh, then I don't know what the hell it is.
I think conceptually it's like imagine like Piccolo, right? Piccolo black. He's not black, but if you had to draft him, we're gonna draft him as black.
Draft him for what?
Like draft him into a race.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh,
Or like another
I can do
character,
that.
like you know what I mean? Or like, oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
that character's definitely Spanish. That character's
Oh,
definitely
I do
white.
this all the
That
time
person.
for myself. So,
She said,
alright.
"Oh, this is just a regular Tuesday."
Oh, yeah, okay, that I could do. Yeah, right. Okay, alright, I'm in. You convinced me. Alright, guys. Oh, Kimmy said, Marco says, "Kimmy, you'll probably end up finding the draft to be a fun time." Yeah.
Yeah, they said
Well,
Kimmy never saw the
now
Chappelle
that I know
show.
what it is, I'm in there.
Yeah, she was like, you just had to
Alright.
explain it to her.
Yeah, you just gotta let me know. Alright. The gift passed down through the Soga lineage usually foretold an impending national emergency through a vision of fragmented images. It can predict the time and place of an event, but not the number of casualties, specific damage, or any other impact. The prophecies allowed those in harm's way to evade death and to alter the outcome of the event. The upcoming meeting will be extremely hostile. Ooh. Dun dun dun. Chapter 117, The IRISHIMA Talks. In the 2 years since the appearance of Shokoku, the only interactions with the people of Shokoku were skirmishes on IRISHIMA. Even during these altercations, they attacked from far and avoided direct engagement. Everything about them remained shrouded in mystery. And you see a man in a wheelchair with his legs cut off. I was sent by the Sorcery Bureau as part of the security detail to accompany the government expedition. We were the first group dispatched to Hiroshima since Shikoku's appearance. I was the first person to fight them in close combat, and also the last. We were this close. We never spoke. When I saw them, I somehow knew they were Japanese. An island suddenly appears in eastern seas that's secretly inhabited by Japanese? Professor, we only know that they appear to be Japanese. There's no way to be sure. I have a hunch.
Let's keep going.
Then you see the story of the Soga clan with old school Japanese looking artworks. Long, long ago, more than 1,000 years back, this land was ruled by a clan of sorcerers. They were known as the Mikaboshi. The Soga clan defeated them, but to this day, sorcery remains a strong underground influence in our society. I've heard of this, but how is that related? According to the legend, the Mikaboshi were driven into present day Chiba and wiped out.
Okay.
Got some lore.
This was really interesting how bro just immediately flipped into like that old school like Japanese like art. You know what I mean? But if you
Very
see
cool.
right here, this Mikaboshi character is like this. It has a centipede right next to it, like the attack
Ooh, you're
that bro
right.
has.
Yeah. You're right. Look at that.
So I guess it seems like maybe the Mikaboshi with the original people. Maybe this is like a change in like, you know, people. History is written by the victor, essentially, and these original set of people was like shunned away, but they're essentially Japanese by like blood, and they've been on this island that's been disappearing. And I guess the Soga clan maybe just rewrote history, or maybe back in the day.
Could be, but also at the same time, I definitely think it's because they know how to use the power of the Datsenseki. And since the power of the Datsenseki was taken into the swords, and the swords, you know, have the power of like the centipede and everything, that's why that's there. So this is probably the original place, you know, with the Datsenseki's powers. That's why that's there.
Yeah, and then bro losing his legs, crazy.
Yo, yeah, he said I was the first and the last.
I was the first and the last. After the meeting, I didn't even see what they look like. I got snuck. I got third partied.
Crazy.
All right. I guess I'll just continue on from here as we get more lore. Southeast Japan. Are you suggesting that they actually survive and their descendants now live on Shikoku? That's a huge leap. There's more. They were extremely powerful. I was defeated with sorcery. They controlled something like insects. There are various accounts of the Mikaboshi that they stand over 2 meters tall or that they have black claws. But the most pervasive story is that the Mikaboshi have the power to command insects. Hypothetically, let's say the people of Shikoku are descended from the Mikaboshi. If so, then they were driven off the land into the ocean, where they lurked for over a millennium and developed their own civilization. That'd be impossible. unless they were aided by a bizarre force beyond our understanding. A bizarre force beyond our understanding. Right. We're looking at it. This Datsenseki, I understand it exists on Shikoku as well. Theoretically, we estimate the vein on IRISHIMA contains around 80 kilos. When we calculate the total amount on Shikoku based on the levels of radiation the Datsenseki emits, even accounting for the interference of the force field, there must be at least 1,000 kilos. My stupid American
He said,
ass
bro,
does
this
not know what kilos
Wakanda.
mean. Yeah, essentially. Shit
This
must have came from
Wakanda, bro.
space. Shikoku has 12 times the amount of Datsenseki found in Japan. Here's my theory. Mikaboshi's descendants are the inhabitants of Shikoku. Over the course of 1,000 years, they created their own civilization aided by the Datsenseki, a force beyond our understanding. As we cut to 12 p.m., as we see a couch and a chair and a table just set up on the island. 12 p.m., the appointed time of the meeting, the Japanese delegation arrived on Hiroshima in an ironclad ship. A table and seating. How thoughtful. They aren't here yet. I see. And the letter from Shikoku. Yes, this clinches it. All right. What do we gotta say about this lore and all that? I mean, I guess it's kind of like what I was theorizing in regards to like the connection between them and the Soga clan and the Mikaboshi. I will say one thing that's kind of fucked up is that she got these prophecies, right? She could tell like all of this stuff, but she's like, yeah, but I don't know how many people gonna die.
He said, I know it's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna die, but
like I don't know the casualties. I don't know how bad it's gonna turn out. I can just have fragments and stuff. So it's like it's not like she could fully tell the future. It's just like little details here and there.
I mean, that's still a 1-up to know it's gonna happen versus like being fully surprised.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just knowing how much more ore is there. I wonder if this stuff is like came from space at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's always space.
It's always space.
Think about it like this. Think about it. It's like, bro, your shoelace is gonna be untied. Oh, for real? When? Tomorrow. Okay. Is anything gonna happen? Am I gonna trip and fall? I don't know, bro. Your shoelace is gonna be untied.
You might fall into a train track. I don't know.
You might, but I don't know.
Word. Let me see what they say in the one you're playing. I don't know why you thought otherwise. Wakanda forever, Ross in chat and Twitch. All right. You want to keep on going as we get to this meeting?
Yeah. Okay. So you see a signature and you see a flashback. It's them. Mikaboshi at the bottom. Oof. And with that knowledge, the government intends to proceed with the meeting? Yes, the prophecy warned that they would be hostile nonetheless. That's all the more reason to forge ahead. If we refuse to talk, the only path left is war. On behalf of the Sorcery Bureau, the best we can do is send the strongest defense detail we have. It's time, isn't it? See, I'm sorry, but I will be leaving Tokyo. The Mikaboshi Shikoku have monopolized the Datsenseki for ages. Now, a geological phenomenon has caused it to surface on Japanese terrain. Perhaps the Datsenseki is holy to them, and they don't want Japan to have it. There are various possible reasons, but at any rate, and you see, a clan that was once abolished has reemerged, wielding tremendous power, and they turn around, the three guys see the ship is burnt and blown up. And that was a very, very big ship. And all of a sudden, you turned around again. What? You see, based on the aggression we've experienced on Hiroshima, it's clear why they've come. And you see at least 5 people on the shore with a big ass ship thing behind them, and an old guy in the middle on a chair sitting down. And you see all of a sudden the 2 guys he was with are down, and you see one guy left and one guy sitting on a couch, and you say, and he's hyperventilating. Deep breaths, we'll be needing you. And he sits down. Ooh, big show of power. Ooh, and look at that guy. He looks very familiar. Okay, the Shikoku issued the following demands. Japan must hand over Hiroshima. Japan must relinquish the Datsenseki extracted from Hiroshima. Moreover, Japan must cede Chiba, Kanagawa, and Tokyo areas that could yield death in Seki veins in the coming millennia. But that's preposterous. We couldn't possibly. I believe we made ourselves clear. No compromises. If you refuse, we will use force. And you see the paper being slid over to him. 4 sorcerers were aboard the spirit energy powered armored ship, the Haruma, which had been destroyed moments earlier. Hiroto Soga, Togo Shiba, Yoshinogo Soga, and Shuji Mashiro. They were the smallest yet strongest squad selected by the Sorcery Bureau for the mission. You see, go home, please.
Right.
What did I tell you?
Okay, so this dude, who do you think he looks like?
He looks like the dude that has been trying to take over the whole time. Like
Yura?
the one that Yura, I think he's the one that relinquished the original sword dude.
Yeah, the leader of the Hishaku, that guy.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
I can see it. I guess because they kind of don't have similar.
Yeah.
The eye color is a little different. Because I'm looking at a picture of him now.
I'm looking at a picture of him right now. His eyes are different, but I was like, it's giving Yura. It's giving. This is his, like, you know, his uncle or some shit.
The design is cold though. I like the design. Kind of like
bro,
this, like
he looks fire.
The sash on here, like the royalty of it all. Bro got like his eyes freaking out, like the veins.
Swagged out. Oh my god, yeah.
They blew that shit up. And then, like, even the way they aura farmed, they just pulled up on the beach. Like, the president that was not prepared. He was like, "Oh, excuse me."
Yeah, he said hello.
Bro said, "Take a seat." Oh, look who's in the chat on YouTube.
Oh wow, Danny's showing up.
Wow, Danny, you missed it. In the beginning of the stream, I told people that you quit the podcast.
We told everybody that you quit the podcast and you left us high and dry.
I let the joke go very quickly, but Kimmy just had to shut up. She just shook her head, like, sadly.
I was about to bust out laughing. I couldn't. Danny's at work, guys, so it's very rare, and we appreciate him popping in. So say hi while you can.
Are you spoiling yourself technically, bro? Because unless you've been reading this whole time.
He probably has.
All right. Solid aura farm pulling up, and now we only have the 4 people left: Hirota Soga, Yoshinoja Soga, which I guess is just related to the Swordmaster, but not the Swordmaster, his age, and then Shiba and Mashiro, which, like, I didn't think Mashiro would really be that dude. Maybe this is his time.
Well, I'm like, okay, it says that the 4 people were there, but does that mean the other 2 died? Like, because that's why I was like, okay, is Mashiro dead? Because clearly Shiba's not dead, but he can pop in and out like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But like the other guys, we don't know nothing about them. So we'll see.
Ross said, Twitch chat, I would have looked for Danny and demanded an explanation for his alleged resignation.
Ross would have been like, how could you? How could you leave us?
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. He said, I'm not reading. I'm trying to catch up on emails and want to listen to the best while I do it. The best. Oh, please. Not the glaze. They don't say it's not the same when they don't sound the same when you glaze us. That's weird.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I mean, you might as well finish the chapter. That was the last page.
Yeah. On the last page, you see the 4 of them pop up. At 12:02, the talk dissolved due to preemptive strike by Shikoku. Thus, the battle on Irishima began. And you see him, like, everybody pulled up. They said, "What's good, bro?"
Yeah,
They
was like, "Oh, you thought you was gonna cook us?" I mean, now they both got 5 people, I guess. Like, all right, you got your little 5 over there. We got a little 5.
5v5. Let's go. They said, y'all trying to pull up? We got you.
This is cold. Damn, I wish it would have saw this last page last right here. This is a cold entrance.
Yeah. I give it an 8 for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 just because of this pull up right away. Because she was just spamming the teleport because they blew that ship up. This is things are heating up because now I guess the battle's about to begin. They said, yeah, there's gonna be a conversation, but we don't know how many people are gonna die.
It's that war's a war.
In-house glaze too good for you. In-house glaze
Nah.
is just crazy.
Cute though.
Oh, look at that. You guys like the Star Wars reference. Listen, I know a little bit of Star Wars. I just don't not a Star Wars like expert. It's just too much.
Yeah, same.
Okay, solid chapter. Things are picking up. Let's get to the next chapter, chapter 118.
Okay, yes. You're starting us off, right?
Yep. All right, let me make the time markers real quick.
I will say this author has a way of like making everybody's like when they have dead eyes, no life in their eyes. Like
yeah,
that's the world, depressed, like no soul. Very good at that.
yeah. Honestly, the last person we see, the only last time we see people with lightning eyes is young Kunishige and young Shiba. But when she was locked in, he's locked in, and all we know him is locked in as an adult. So, okay. Chapter 118, the IRISHIMA Talks Part 2, as we see the dead eyes of the leader of the oh golly, what is their name? Whatever. The Mitsubishi. It's not. That's not what it is. But I'm just going Mitsubishi until the name comes up again.
Mitsuboku.
Oh right? Damn. Mitsuboku?
No, I'm guessing. Some similar. Fuck.
Let me look at.
Gotta backtrack.
Look at the list. Let me see.
Damn, they're not even on here. But I like to see that they're updating the character list though.
Yeah. Whatever. I tried Mitsubishi Clan. Okay. Go home, please. Go home, Roger. As we see the four people that's with Japan looking down at the ruler. The four guys next to the old man are probably warriors, but Shiba and I should be able to handle that level of fighter. The dangerous one is, I'll leave when my business is done. This guy is more dangerous than the other four together. We can't allow him to move around freely. As we look around and see the dead bodies of the people that was with the president of Japan on the ground. Okay, I'll bite. That business isn't actually talking, is it? Shiba thinks to himself, I have so many questions, but let's start with that. Mikaboshi, oh, so close. There it is right there. Mikaboshi, you know. Then I'll cut to the chase. If you want to understand our motive, just look to history. Hey, don't move too much, or the gentleman here will cut you. As we see the Soga clan members staring him down. How do you do? Menacingly, as he just looks at them, dead eyes still. We are the Mikaboshi. Your ancestors chased us off. We hid in darkness for over 1,000 years. Chiba Kanagawa, Tokyo. The lands and I named our price for that. Hey, as we see a blade come out of his hand and the fingers cut off as his nails are just on the ground. Next time, it'll be your throat. And this ore you call the Datinseki, we pray to it. It protects us. We coexist with it. As we see him lift his hand up with the blood in his hands. It is our God. As we see everybody start to react, as it seems like some of the guards then jump towards the other Soga clan members. All right. So bro lost his fingers and did not bother him at all. Tried to pull out a little knife. But he's basically hitting them with the, you know why I'm here. You know what your people did. You know what your ancestors did. I'm here for reparations.
Yep. He said reparations today.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see that they worship the Datinseki as a god, essentially, as their god.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to take it from here?
All right, next page is just aura.
Oh, we get
so we see. So yeah, so immediate fighting. The guy has his neck sliced open by our dudes, and their dudes all come running in, jumping in, and suddenly, all of a sudden, nobody's on the couches anymore. Everything's being moved. Boom, boom, boom. And you see, oh, somebody got dropped by one of the dudes on our team, by the Soka clan. Next thing you know, whoop, another one's getting dropped in the ocean. Whoop, another one's getting swapped somewhere else. And then you say, and you see, hey, what the? Okay, was that a bit over the top? And then you see the dude still with his throat slashed, still sitting on the couch with the old guy on the side. Yeesh, I thought those guys weren't so tough, but they sent the Sogas flying. And what's with the black cloud? And all of a sudden, you see the black cloud dude come running towards them. And you see right go to Mashiro. And you see a poof, force field on top. Mashiro's sorcery, Aku, creates pressure in a specified place and specified direction. And then all you see is sudden Kara. And you see a broken wasp come about. Next thing you know, big attack comes forward. And he jumps over it. He pierced it. That's sorcery. It looked like a bee? And you see a bunch of little pressurized air come towards him. It hits the other guy. Then Mashiro gets hit. Shoulder. Block. He goes thrown. Inhuman strength and speed. And you see another wasp coming towards him. Do you want to take over or should I continue?
Just keep going. It's just hands at this point.
Yeah, wasp hits him on the leg. He turns around, just barely misses getting towards the eye. Chokes him out. The guy all of a sudden, it protects us. Don't tell me he's using the power of the Datsenseki. Crack, crack. They can wield its power that surpasses what the human body can contain. There's no way we can win with normal attacks. And then you see all of a sudden, the pressure just goes to the sword and bends it a bit, even though the wasp is broken in his face.
All right.
And then
you gonna stop here? You gonna keep going? You look like you're about to keep going.
I was gonna say you go.
Oh,
you go.
As we then see the blade cut through with the pressurized coming over this guy's head chopped off clean. Then again, I do have this. Woo! I had it hidden in the sand clouds. Shikoku. How many people live there? Are they all hostile like these guys? If that place is crawling with guys like this, as we see the Soga clan member come from the sea with a blade pierced through one of the soldiers. No more ocean stuff. It stings the wounds. Yikes! You beat that dude in the water? As we see the other Soga member cracking his neck. Is Shiba dead? Whew. We see Shiba then pop up. Nope. Sorry. As we then look at the guy smirking at him. Just nicks and scratches. These guys are total beasts. I got a lot of broken bones. As we then see the old man looking from a distance, looking at them, Shiba looking at him now. We then look at a VHS tape. Oh, these kids not going to know what the fuck this is. Kids reading this is going to be like, what's that? IRISHIMA conference testimony. So, what happened next? As we see an image of what appears to be future Shiba sitting in a room, covering his mouth, looking just very, very faded. And then we see blood and things start to levitate on the beach at the couch, and blood come from the guy that was sitting on the chair from his neck. And the chapter ends there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Your boy didn't die yet. I thought he was about to be cooked. Thought that bee was about to have him, but solid move. That's a cool power, actually. Kind of creating a pressurized force, and it like him being able to kind of populate them wherever, as opposed to like it like having to specifically come from in front of him, like him having to do that. Like he kind of like did it from the side with the having the blade come from behind.
I want to make a comparison, but I don't know if I should tell you because it's also a spoiler for something you haven't watched or that you're in the process of watching. So I'm like,
what show?
I can't say. If I say it, you're gonna know who it is. So I can't really.
You can't say the show.
Maybe it'll incentivize you to watch it, but Vigilantes.
I finished the season already though.
The second season?
Yeah, I finished that.
Okay. But let's just say, like, this is where he's heading.
Yeah, because he created, like, an air pressure thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's the same powers.
Okay.
It's the same powers.
Okay. You, like, confused. I was like, what? Oh, because it didn't happen in the story in the anime yet.
Yes. Okay,
not I get it. I was like, what are you talking about? Solid chapter. They got to the shits pretty quickly.
Yeah, we haven't had a straight like attack chapter in ages, so this like pull up full hands. Da pa 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 pa. Shwa
Yeah,
shwa dropped
that
in the ocean.
I can imagine that these couple chapters, we're talking, was it from 113 all the way up to 117? Must have like that means if you was weekly, you was sitting here for like a month and change, just like lore,
Getting
lore,
info dumped.
lore,
Yeah.
hearing about the Datsun Seki. Thank God we waited. Thank God.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know about these 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah, I gotta call Cap on you. Kuro, when you watch this stream back, because Kuro's been the one that's been on our ass, that's his name. It's better that we waited 2 months as opposed to like wait the month in, because we've just been like, we just keep hearing about the Datsun Seki. We get it. Like, we understand. I've seen Black Panther.
Right? I'm like, I get it. This is freaking
But the insect powers, they really honing in on the insect thing, and the fact that the Swordmaster Sojo, not Sojo, the Soga clan that we know of, because I'm sure his first name is escaping me. Let me look at this goddamn thing. What is his name?
Soga.
Akimura.
Yeah, Akimura.
There we go. Akimura, like his whole blade is just like a whole bunch of insect stuff. We're just seeing the Datsun Seki when it's really, I guess, fully sourced in into a lot of insect powers. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Chihiro finds a way to really hone in on his swordsman craft of, like, I guess, showing how to use it to this potential. I give it chapter 8.
I do too. It was very good.
Okay, let's get to the last chapter of the stream.
Woo-woo.
You want to start us off?
Yeah. All right. Chapter 119, the IRISHIMA Talks, Part 3. Okay, so first thing we see is the guy with the sliced neck that's been sitting there at the front, and he's still head there bleeding out. Our ancestors, the Mikaboshi, once ruled the land of Japan, but we lost power when the Soga clan led a devastating insurrection. On the island where the Mikaboshi took refuge, they encountered an unusual stone. Desperately, they prayed and prayed for the descendants to live in peace forevermore, as you see a guy put blood and streaking down. Ukizane. Even as the Soga clan's hero, Ukizane Soga annihilated the entire island. And you see flashbacks. You see the Datsun Seki in stone. As the king of the Mikaboshi sank into the ocean, the stone answered their prayers. With powers conferred by the stone in the darkness of the ocean floor, he created a country for us alone. And you see underneath, in a room full of people. On land, the Soga clan and their retainers flourished, while the sacred stone hid us from our enemies. Now, it's just you, Shiba says to the old guy. You are a Soga, aren't you? What if I am? He just looks at him with those eyes. The man whose throat you just slit is Aru Mikaboshi, my son and the crown prince of the Mikaboshi. You had already killed 2 Japanese. You ignored our warnings and met us with hostility. We merely acted in self-defense. You hear the other guy in the eek. But there's no need for more death on either side. We want to send the delegate home alive. If your son is the crown prince, you must be king? I have no more to say to you.
He's not having it. Old man's not having it. That's interesting that they were actually the rulers and there was an insurrection. So they got dethroned, essentially, by the Soga clan.
I mean, they said, listen, they said, you send your royals, we'll send our royals, we'll talk it out. We're not really going to talk it out, but like, we're pulling up.
Yeah, we want our lick back. So I guess, because this whole time I've kind of had this thing like, oh, maybe these people were just like innocent people on this island. And maybe there's been propaganda. But it's now we're coming to find out that they were like essentially the original rulers of Japan, and the Soga clan led a whole insurrection, and they lived in, I don't know what this, just a bunch of vines in this rock, and the Datsun Seki went into it. Like they all combined together.
The rock combined with a bunch of vines, and it like overtook and it grew and it became like its own island thing, and it gave them powers and all this stuff.
Yeah, so they've been living underwater this whole time thanks to the Datsun Sekis. And I guess because of where it is here, that's why they like, oh yeah, we worship this thing as a god because it essentially protected them.
Makes sense.
And I guess the way that their hierarchy power must be interesting as well, because that was the prince, Aryu Mikaboshi, but this guy is the king. But I guess he's just like, yeah, I guess maybe that's not how that works. Maybe he's like, I already passed power down to my son. I don't think he's not dead. This guy's not dead, the son.
Yeah, nah. We saw him floating up in that last panel before, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. You take the next?
Yep. What? As we see blood coming down the representative eyes, Mashiro looking confused. I came to bear witness. As we see oh, damn.
There we go.
Damn.
Called it.
Damn.
I called it. I called it.
Damn, bro. We see holes straight through Mashiro's chest, well, stomach, as the rest of the members of the group look shocked. Shiba saying, "No way." Mashiro looking dead in his eyes, locked in, as we see him use his Aki. I forgot what the name of his attack was, but whatever. We see him use his special attack, having a bunch of air pressure going towards the dude. You wasted your ambush on me. As we see the other members, then the Soul Clan members of Shiba rush towards him. Hard. He can still move? Take a rest. As Shiba then transports Mashiro away whoosh, into the woods. We see Akui, the member of the Makaboshi, then in the air, looking at them from above. I thought Hiruto finished him. That ambush was insane. How on earth? As we see him then say, Kurosuchi. As we see then his legs hit the ground, creating impact in the ground. As a general principle, sorcery uses the body of the wielder as a substrate. The sorcery passed down through the Soga male line demands exceptionally advanced physical skills, developed through extreme physical conditioning and swordplay. This weight, the black sphere behind him, the power that sank our ancestors into the ocean. Hiruto Soga, the only living practitioner of Kurotsuchi sorcery. We now see him then slash at Akui, bumping his sword down, creating a heavy impact into the ground as Akui looks down. His veins pressurize him. Okay, getting into it, we're learning the Soga clan and their swordplay. Like, this is exactly what caused their downfall for the Makaboshi before. So everything is riding on this guy. What's his name again? Hiruto Soga. Hiruto Soga. Yeah, there we go.
Hiruto.
Oof. Yeah. You think your boy's about to survive this?
Too.
Not Hiruto, but
the other guy.
Mashiro.
No. Mashiro's cooked.
He's gonna use reverse curse technique. gonna fix the hole in my chest.
He's gonna be cooked. This guy's gonna be cooked. I'm telling you, this guy is next on the chopping block.
Yeah. All right, take it from
because they're making it all like, oh yeah, he's our savior. He's
too much glaze.
Fight guy. He's there's too much glaze. I'm like, he's gonna get chopped.
Yeah.
It's you see it from a mile away.
I mean, at this point, it's like, damn, how much time is the Makaboshi gonna give these guys to like Rokuhira and them to hone in making these swords, these enchanted blades for this whole war? You know what I mean? Like, these guys are no joke. So I mean, some time is gonna have to pass. Like, they're like, yeah, let's go regroup. But they got a lot of people, so it's gonna hit the fan.
I agree.
But it does make me wonder why Kunishige still feels shitty about it though. So it's like, what details? This can't be as, cut and dry, I guess, because he does still feel shitty about what they did. That they call themselves not heroes.
Yeah, there's definitely more to this.
All right, you want to continue?
Yeah, we got a new subscriber, Ladybug Dan 6OTA. Woo-hoo!
Also, guys, please like the stream. Greatly appreciated. As we enter in the end of this chapter, please like the stream.
Boo, boo, boo. Give it a like, guys. Give it a like. Boo, bah, 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 bah. All right. Are we up and ready for this next part? All right. So this guy is on the floor. Say, we must not go hungry. As you see the guy look at the other the soldier's head chopped off as it's still talking. It says, "We must not allow the enemy to seize the stone. They promised." As you see, all of a sudden, the women and children, and there's a bunch of bugs, beetles, centipedes, spiders, and you see them all crawling all over. You see, our enemy is the Soga clan, and those who prosper under their auspices. There you go.
Yeah, all
As they're all
species.
touching, the prince, and you see, someone is taking the bugs and turning them up into a drink, and the prince is drinking the drink. "We must not starve. We must not allow the enemy to seize the stone. The power of the Datsenseki is fundamental to our civilization. The Mikaboshi born here are born with an innate affinity for the Datsenseki." As you see, 6 of them surrounded in the air. "Among us are 6 guardians chosen from pure-blooded Mikaboshi. Their prayers and blood, they bear the original power once wielded by the Mikaboshi king. Reconstruction of the environment, the divine power transformed a place devoid of light and air into a space for human survival. It reaches the realm far beyond mere fortification magic." Whoa.
Let's finish it out.
All right. "The guardians can draw upon the true realm of the Datsenseki." As you see, the guy who pushed him down, all of a sudden, Shiba shows up, looks at him, he says, "Sumika." And all of a sudden, the guy's gone. The other Soga guy is exploded.
Is that really him exploded?
I think it's him. It looks like it's him exploded. He's got a bunch of centipedes around him, and there's blood everywhere.
Well,
In
this
the
is the
panel before it, there's like the Mikaboshi guy's blood and the crater. And then next thing you know, there's another crater and way more blood than before, and the other guy's gone. So I don't know.
I thought maybe he was just like powering up. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because we see the centipede going around him, but we can't see, I guess maybe from the angle, we can't see if he's gone.
Yeah, we don't see anything above, so.
But we see him locking into the true potential of the power, which is interesting because I guess they really fuck with it. They do the insect thing because that's what they just been living off of.
Yeah, so they've been living off of
That's
insects from the. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why they were like, bro, we gotta survive. We eating insects. We drinking their blood. That's why these people fucked up.
Thousands of years eating bugs. Meanwhile, Kunishige just wants some rice balls.
They said Hakuna Matata, bro. We eat them bugs.
Hakuna Matata for real. Okay. This is a pretty crazy chapter. I'm probably gonna give it a 9. She's hitting the fan. Mashiro got the hole in his chest. We got some lore about like kind of like the 6 guardians that they have and the pure blood. We're seeing the Soga clan's ace essentially lock in, but we don't know where it's gonna go from here because we don't have confirmation specifically if he's dead or not. I'm not sure. But learning more about how these people lived in their civilization and getting past in their traditions is interesting as well, with a bunch of action in this panel. So in this chapter.
I was gonna give it an 8, but you're right. The sense of mystery and everything, and towards the end, it definitely bumps it up to a 9. So I'll agree with you.
Best chapter of the night, honestly.
Truly,
best for
last.
It took all the way to here. So we're definitely gonna have a good time, probably stacking up. Honestly, I think we definitely should probably wait 3 weeks. I think you're right.
I'm like, I think we should stick with at least like 3, if not 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, we can play it by ear, I guess. We'll figure out scheduling for both of us just to see how it goes. We'll try to do these on Sundays, guys, so you guys have a heads up. But I did not think we were going to go into the Sete War now. I thought TK was going to hold off some more time before we get into like this part of the story. But I'm not mad at it, honestly. I think getting out the way now
it's pretty cool.
Is a good way to kind of set up where we're going to get back into the present, and also showing like whatever that little those pages they showed where Shiba was like thinking back to what happened. It seemed like they were interviewing him, like, so what the fuck happened here? He was like, yo, these niggas is crazy. Like he seemed traumatized. It was giving trauma.
Oh, for sure, trauma. Like, that's his report. That's his report coming back and telling the government what the fuck happened. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, bruh.
Okay. Well, that was a solid how many 8 chapters? Well, 8.5 because it was like the thing with Bro's brother in the beginning.
It was 8 chapters. Yeah.
Yeah, and this 8.5 because the chapter with Hakuri's brother, Soya.
Well, no, it was 8 because it started at 12. Like 12.1 was 12 essentially in this lineup.
I'm not gonna count again. I'm good. I don't know.
Just believe me.
Believe me. I mean, I know you're not a numbers girl. That's why.
But I'm doing it this time.
Tired of this. All right. Well, thank you guys, anybody who came through for me and Kimmy's first go around as running the 2-man on Kagurabachi. We will continue to try to keep this up consistent. Hopefully, you guys will not have to wait 2 months again because obviously it's easier for us to kind of plan a schedule around 2 people than 3 people.
Yeah. For real.
But Danny, you are missed. Thank you for coming through and watching us for the little bit that you were able to. And also, guys, if you are going to be at MomoCon at the May 21st, me and Kimmy will also be there. So we will see you guys in Atlanta. We are still trying to lock in and do what we gotta do to get this trip going. So we're locking in for these last couple days in April. Kimmy has her stream on Monday. I'm not sure. You plan on finishing that arc or nah? I don't know what your plan is. The Sabodi.
I'm probably gonna split it up because it's too long.
Well, it's 6 episodes, but it's the same amount of time as the last stream. In the minutes wise, I think you should just finish it based on what's happening, but that's up to you.
Okay.
So Kimmy will have her. It's Sabaody Archipelago. That's how I say it.
How you say it?
I say Sabaody Archipelago.
Sabaody Archipelago. Okay.
That's how I say it. And then me and Danny will be doing our One Piece manga stream this Sunday. And then Kimmy will be doing Kingdom Hearts on Wednesday. And I think that is it for this coming week. Also, yeah, next weekend, me and Danny will be doing continuing Sailor Moon. Bro, we lost the Amazon trio.
I know.
We were fucking sick. I almost cried. Can't even hold you. Can't even hold you. And that's the first time in the whole series I almost cried. I was watching and I was sitting here like, they don't deserve this.
They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve this. Oh, they just wanted some dreams. I'm not fucking with these girls though. The Amazon Quartet girlies, I'm not fucking with them.
Yeah, nah. It takes a while for them to actually like be like acceptable and like you actually like them. I remember how much I fucking hated like them for a while. I was like, you guys are supposed to be cool. You guys are bitches.
Yeah, I'm just like, and I think it's because I'm bitter. Like me and Danny definitely bitter.
Yeah.
But like, damn, Fish Eye, Hawkeye, Tiger's Eye, they did they baby.
My babies.
The Pegasus. That he better make sure they come back to life because if he doesn't. Don't spoil it, obviously. If he does not keep his promise and make them human at the end of this arc, Pegasus is officially more hated than Tuxedo Mask for me. He's officially more useless.
We should also have a day where like I'll watch a One Piece movie and you watch a Sailor Moon movie because I want you guys.
We only got like 48 episodes left of Sailor Moon.
Well, most of them are like prequels anyway. So,
yeah, but
like they're like during the time.
Yeah, once we finish Sailor Moon, we think it'll be easier for us to even just knock out the movies completely, so we're not like sidetracked.
All right.
Because I don't want like the people that consistently are watching us watch Sailor Moon be like, I know they do want us to watch the movies, but I'd rather us not take away from getting through the anime, I guess, in sequence. That way we can just kind of just like watch movies back to back to back, as opposed to like middle of the road. Yeah, you Sailor Moon fans want us to watch this movie so bad. Yeah,
because they're so good.
I want to watch these movies so bad.
There's 3 of them, and they're all so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there, and then we're gonna watch probably I think maybe Peach Girl before we watch Nana. We'll stream that after.
Please. Yeah. Oh my god. Please. I'll watch Peach Girl with you guys because that shit is crazy.
Yeah. I'm just not looking forward to being annoyed. I know how annoyed I'm gonna. I know I'm gonna be like. Really triggered. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. If you haven't already, please like the stream. We greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on these chapters of Kagurabachi. Thing is hitting the fan in the Sete War. And if you aren't a member already, please, check that out. Channel memberships are $1.99. You get access to special emojis to use in our chat, early access to our official episodes that come out every other Tuesday, and also access to some members only content that we have. There's some streams, reactions that we have that are members only. Me doing the stream of actually editing, which I can't believe anybody came through for that. So I greatly appreciate you guys just
That was a
yapping with
lot.
me
Yeah.
and editing. That's members only. I wanted to put that kind of behind that wall. So it was like be there or be square. And who knows, maybe we'll do some other kind of creative stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe you could do some work on cosplay.
Okay,
while
but I was
streaming.
actually thinking about that. I was like, if I sit there and edit my cosplay, maybe I'll actually do it and post it. If I have people encouraging me, I don't know if that's something that people would want to see, but it'd be
I
dope.
mean, people watch
Fuck
me
it.
edit. I'm pretty sure they'll watch you work on actual stuff that's actually useful.
That's
'Cause
true.
That's
That's
actually
true.
like craftsmanship. I'm just using Final Cut Pro. It's nothing.
That's
no big deal.
craftsmanship too, bitch. That's
Yeah.
you know how many people do not have the skills to do that shit, bitch.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing no effects. I'm just chopping. It ain't the same. Anyways, thank you guys again, and